Once upon a time, there lived a brave mouse who was determined to embark on a grand adventure. With courage and determination, the mouse set off to explore the unknown. Along the way, it encountered many obstacles and challenges that tested its courage and strength. This is the story of Brave Mouse's journey. Brave Mouse was determined to prove himself, to show that he was brave and capable. He was motivated by the need to prove himself to his peers and to himself, and to make his mark on the world. He was driven by a desire to explore and discover, and to make a difference in his community. With these goals in mind, Brave Mouse set off on his journey. The heroes were in dire straits as they faced off against the enemy, when an unexpected ally arrived. The mysterious figure, shrouded in a cloak, stepped forward and revealed their identity. It was none other than the long-lost prince, who had been thought to have perished long ago. He had been searching for a way to help his people, and had finally found a way to join the fight. The heroes were overjoyed to see him, and with his help, they were able to turn the tide of the battle and ultimately prevail. The victorious heroes returned to their kingdom, where they were welcomed with open arms. The people celebrated their return, and showered them with praise for their heroic deeds. The king himself bestowed honors upon them for their bravery and courage. The kingdom was safe once again, and the people were able to continue living their lives in peace and prosperity. The heroes had saved the day and returned home triumphant. Brave Mouse was determined to embark on his adventure, so he set off with a plan in mind. He had heard of a magical kingdom far away, and he was determined to find it. He packed his bag with essential supplies and set out on his journey. He was filled with anticipation, excited to explore the unknown and to experience the adventure of a lifetime. He was also a little scared, but he pushed his fears aside and continued on his journey, determined to make his dreams come true. Brave Mouse was determined to continue on his journey, but he soon faced his first hurdle. As he ventured further away from home, he encountered a fierce storm. The rain was so intense that it threatened to drown Brave Mouse and wash away his dreams. He was scared, but he knew he had to keep going. Brave Mouse mustered all of his courage and strength, and pushed through the storm. Despite the fear, Brave Mouse kept his focus, and eventually made it safely to the other side. Brave Mouse was determined to face the challenge ahead of him. He gathered his courage and set off on his journey. He was determined to go as far as he could, no matter what obstacles he encountered along the way. He was prepared for anything and everything. He kept his head high and marched forward, determined to reach his destination. He had no idea what he would find, but he was ready to face whatever came his way. He was ready to take on the world. Brave Mouse was not alone on his journey. He was accompanied by a group of brave companions, each with their own unique skills and talents. They faced the unknown together, relying on each other for support and courage. Together, they faced the many obstacles and dangers of the journey, determined to reach their destination. Despite the fear and uncertainty, Brave Mouse and his companions pushed forward, determined to make it to their destination. The dark forest loomed ahead of Brave Mouse and his companions, a vast expanse of towering trees and eerie shadows. A thick fog hung over the forest, obscuring the sky and blurring the boundaries between light and dark. The air was still and silent, and the rustling of leaves and the chirping of birds seemed to be the only sounds that could be heard. Brave Mouse and his companions were apprehensive as they stepped into the unknown depths of the forest, uncertain of what dangers may be lurking in the shadows. Brave Mouse ventured further into the dark forest and soon found himself in an unfamiliar landscape. The trees were larger and the shadows seemed to move, as if alive. The air was thick with a strange smell, and the ground was covered in a thick layer of fog. Brave Mouse had never seen anything like it before, and he cautiously made his way through the mysterious terrain. He could feel the presence of something lurking in the shadows, but he was determined to find his way out of the forest. Frightened and exhausted, Brave Mouse and his companions had to find a way to escape the dark forest. They had to be careful not to get lost in the unfamiliar landscape. To make matters worse, they were being chased by a pack of fierce wolves. Brave Mouse used his quick thinking and led his companions to a nearby river. They quickly swam to the other side, losing the wolves in the process. The group was relieved to have narrowly escaped the dark forest and continued on their journey. The brave mouse and his companions had made it through the dark forest, but their journey was not over yet. As they reached the edge of the forest, they were met by a large, menacing figure. It was the guardian of the forest, and it was determined to stop them from leaving. The brave mouse and his companions steeled themselves for the final battle, ready to fight for their freedom. With courage and determination, they faced the guardian and fought an epic battle. In the end, the brave mouse and his companions emerged victorious, and they were able to leave the forest at last.
If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update from us. We'll be bringing you more exciting stories and videos like this one. See you next time.